Well, as I said earlier, there's always someone working harder than you. So just make sure you work hard. Like, you shouldn't really, if you're an aspiring songwriter, you shouldn't really not be writing songs every week. You shouldn't not be gigging every week. You shouldn't, like, you should be really, really chasing after your craft, and just every gig you do is not a failure. Even if no one turns up, it's experience. Like, everything adds into the overall experience of it, and you do become better. You do. There's so many times where I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, no one's coming to my gig, and when they do, no one even listens. They stand at the bar and drink. But all of those things, you're like, well, how do I get that person at the bar who's drinking to listen to my music? Do you know what? I'm going to do this, and then you learn a skill by doing this, or something by doing this. So just gig as much as possible, because you don't know how much information is entering your brain until 5 years down the line, until you're a pro, because you've done every single room to every single crowd. Write as many songs as possible, because they always get better. You will just inevitably just write better and better and better songs, and don't think about it too much. Just write free flow. If it feels good to you, that's all that matters. Like, I don't give one shit what people think about my songs, because I like them. And the thing is, every time I release a song and someone's like, oh, that's too this or that's too that, within 5 years, they all like it. Like, every time I release an album, I put out Multiply, and everyone was like, this is pop shit, why is he doing it? And when Divide came out, everyone was like, oh, it's not Multiply, like it's yeah. And then Equals comes out and they're like, oh, it's not Divide, you know. So just make music that you believe in and that you love, and then you never could, like, people always catch up. They always, you know, and good songs are the currency of music. So just write good songs that you love, and that's it, and gig. And I'd say always be nice to people. Because the amount of people that I've seen go, and it's all because of their attitude. Even if they are super, super talented, it's all because, like, people, like, I traveled around the world and was kind of promoting A-Team and blah, 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 but like no other single was really catching. And I was wondering why I was doing all this promo at all these like radio stations and going to pizza parties and, you know, shaking hands and kissing babies and blah, blah, blah. Because I was put out a single and it would bomb, and I put another single and it bomb. But then when the hit happens, all of those people that you've been nice to go, do you know what? We're going to give this guy a shot this time. And then they get behind you. But if I'd have been a dick, like they said to me, actually, I remember going into a radio station in America and I was like, why do you play so-and-so's music when they don't do anything for you? They've never come to play any like event or like it's shaking anyone's hands. And they went, trust us, the moment that they put out a bad song, it's done. And it was. And it was.
Really?
It was. It's the moment the song, by the way, you could apply that to lots of different people, but the moment it happened, it was just like done. And they said, we still play Rob Thomas's music from Matchbox 20 because he's a fucking lovely bloke. And,
I love that.
You know, a song will work and we'll hammer it, and a song might not work, but we'll still hammer it because we love it. So always be nice to people.
Nice. Amazing.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
I hope that helps.
Insightful.
Yeah.
Insightful AM.